Josh, you should go again.
Okay.
All right,
because I picked your song.
You picked AOA, so your first one's AOA, my first one's AOA.
Okay.
Let's see if this keeps happening.
Okay, so the next song that I want to pick might not come as a surprise to many people, but it's Dean's song D, or Half Moon, and it's off his latest album. I wanted to pick a lot more Dean songs, but yeah, it's Dean with D.
별다를 것 없이 똑같은 공기 똑같은 침대에서 보이는 천장까지 왜 별 이유 없이 공허한 건지 그저 몇 시간째 멍만 때리는 게 배가 고픈가 했었는데 no way no way no way TV를 틀어놓으셔 채널만 돌려보네 But babe 별 의미 없네 다 너의 반의 반도 채워주질 못하네 채워지지가 않네 다 너의 반의 반이라도 내게 남았더라면 이렇게 붕떠있진 않을 텐데 너 없는 밤
Dean with the D.
Dean with the D. It's called Half Moon. I don't know what it's like legitimately called, like D parentheses Half Moon.
I mean, why? Does the D look like a half moon? That's probably why it is.
Maybe, Steven.
Maybe.
But longtime listeners, or not even longtime listeners, just recent listeners know I'm really, really obsessed with Dean this year. So obsessed. And
there's like a list of male celebrities you can have sex with. Dean would be like number one.
He would definitely be on that list.
He would not be on my list.
But Dean, I just really like the way he produces songs. I really like his voice. I'm really kind of biased towards R&B in general. And kind of Dean is someone that I think is kind of coming up in the ranks. And I really, really hope that he gets more popular. And this song, it's with dynamic duos Gecko. Gecko's rap is like not fantastic, but I think it does well enough for the song. And I just think Dean just carries it all the way with his vocals, because he has definitely an R&B voice and just really, really weak against that.
I mean, you didn't ask if I also had Dean on
Do you also have Dean on your list?
Hell fucking no, I ain't got no goddamn
thought.
Dean. I'm just kidding. I think Dean's songs are pretty good.
Yeah.
They just like they didn't ever rise to like I'm gonna listen to this all the time. I do think my favorite Dean song, I don't know. I think my favorite Dean song might be the one with Hayes.
Shut Up and Groove.
Yeah. Because despite it sounding busy, I think I've gotten used to the fact that it sounds really busy, and I think that might be my favorite one. Or maybe the one with Taeyeon. I don't know.
Starlight.
No, probably not that one.
Probably not Starlight.
I mean, yeah. But I think Shut Up and Groove is probably my favorite Dean song.
Interesting.
But, you know, I fully understand why you like Dean. I like Dean too.
It's kind of a pocket pick of mine because, you know, I'm just really biased toward those things.
Yeah. You like the rhythm and blues. I mean, I also really like rhythm and blues. I don't get as entranced as you do.
Yeah.
Because
you're right.
Deep down, right? Like, I want AOA cream in my life.
You want that cream inside.
I want bump. Right? I don't want like smooth.
He want that cream inside his ears.
I do want cream. I mean, maybe not in some ears. All right, you pick Dean.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick something very similar-ish to Dean then.
Okay.
As my number 2. Again, these are not ranked. These are just unranked. So the second song I want to talk about is by another R&B singer. Very different than Dean, though.
All right.
He has a nickname. Right? He does. I mean, there's only one. I think you know. His nickname, he is the hooker himself, Babylon, aka Babylon, featuring Doki. My favorite song of his is called Between Us.
Yeah.
고개 숙여도 괜찮아 무릎 꿇어도 괜찮아 널 사랑하는 게 내겐 훨씬 더 중요해 baby 그 작은 손을 쥐고 아무리 때려도 아프지 않아 아직 우린 너무나 젊어 지금 모든 걸 알 순 없어 뻔히 보일 미래 그 미래는 분명 변해 나는 확신해 정말 확신해 yeah. 대답은 아직 못해도 돼 고개만 끄덕여주면 넌 아무것도 안 해도 돼 그냥 이렇게 있어주면 돼 걱정 안 해도 돼 끝없이 날 믿어주었던 그날을 기억해 우리 처음 만났던 네가 내 손 잡아줬던 yeah. 좋았던 기억이 잊으면 안돼 너나 우리 yeah. 너나 우리 yeah. 너나 우리 yeah. 다시 하면 잘할 수 있어
Yes.
That song almost cracked my top
Ooh,
5.
almost.
I replaced that song with another song of mine just because, I don't know. I think Babylon is great, but just something about that song just didn't push it over the top for me.
I mean, obviously I like it more than the Dean songs. Not because his voice is better, I think. I think it's just, maybe it's also because it's a little bit more poppy, I think, than, because Dean's songs are a little bit off the beaten
A
path.
little bit weirder, I think.
Yeah. And I'm a simple man, right? And I also really like Babylon's, I mean, we call him the hooker for a reason. He has really good hooks.
He does.
He really good choruses, and especially in this song, he hits a couple high notes that just make me so happy. I love it. Doki, I mean, he's definitely better than Little Boy, as we talked about in the last episode.
But he didn't really do too many things.
Yeah, I can stand it because I like the rest of the song so much, and it's not that long. But I think that's a big problem with a lot of the R&B songs that we like. Is like for the Half Moon one, like it's the same thing with Gecko, right? It's like, I mean, he didn't ruin the song,
but he didn't really make it better.
Yeah, he didn't really make it better. And you know that happens a lot. Like people, it's kind of like the catch-22, right? A lot of times we're like, man, we wish there was a rapper to break it up a little bit. But then if the rapper doesn't like
come through, and
make it a better song, then sometimes
we'll kind of shit on them a little bit.
Yeah. But you know, I think for me, when I see Babylon, I get really excited every time I see him, because I just really, I mean, not when I see his face, because again, like
he a baby.
He has baby face. I think we looked it up. He's not that super young.
No, he's not.
But he really does a baby
20s,
face. You know, he was wearing a grill for a very long time.
Yeah, we didn't like that as well.
But I like how he's branching out. He's starting to dance a lot more, right? And yeah, so that's my favorite. Between Us, you should definitely check it out if you haven't heard it.
Yeah.
It's we in that rhythm and blues. We in that rhythm and blues.
We in that rhythm and blues.
Yeah.